66 million years ago, at the end of the Cretaceous period, a massive asteroid the size of a city struck Earth. This asteroid, known as the Chicxulub impactor, measured between 10 and 15 kilometers in diameter. The impact was catastrophic, lifting rocks from deep within the Earth's crust up to 25 kilometers high and creating a rim of mountains taller than the Himalayas around the crater. The asteroid crashed into Earth at a speed of 20 kilometers per second from an angle of 60 degrees above horizontal. This angle was perfect for sending huge amounts of vaporized rock into the atmosphere. As a result, sulfur-based gases and fine dust clouds blocked out the sun, leading to an impact winter that lasted for 15 years. In the aftermath of the asteroid impact, 75% of all species vanished, but a fortunate few survived. Crocodiles, able to go months without food, took refuge in the water and fed on dead matter that washed down rivers. Birds with teeth perished, but those with beaks survived by using them to access tough food sources like seeds. Most importantly, our tiny shrew-like mammal ancestors survived by hiding in the shadows. How would we fare if faced with a similar apocalypse? If the same asteroid struck again, in the same place, at the same angle, would humans survive or face extinction like the dinosaurs? Stay with us till the end of the video to know more. In an instant, Central America and the southern United States would be obliterated by the blast. 100 million people would die within seconds. The impact sound alone would be lethal for anyone standing within 1,500 kilometers. Within minutes, magnitude 9 to 11 earthquakes, stronger than any ever recorded, would shake the Earth. Giant tsunamis, 100 meters tall, would crash into coasts and flood up to 100 kilometers inland, enough to drown over 3 billion people. The bulk of the debris would fall on the United States, putting hundreds of millions more at risk. For those far enough away, the tremors would deliver a clear message. Get underground before the molten rain begins. There are millions of fallout shelters around the world, including hundreds of thousands in Switzerland. Underground cities like Derinkuyu in Turkey and Nushabad in Iran could provide refuge for millions. Along with other makeshift shelters like mines and subways, billions could potentially survive the initial blast. However, even if these shelters withstand the violent earthquakes, few are designed for self-sufficiency over months or years. Fiery debris and acid rain would fall for years after the impact, making outdoor activity deadly for long periods. Only a few high-tech doomsday bunkers built by world governments and the ultra-rich could offer long-term protection. The Raven Rock Mountain Complex in Pennsylvania, maintained by the US government, is said to have 3-story buildings and its own water reservoirs with space to house thousands. However, its exact contents remain unknown to the public. Other major nations likely have similar contingency bunkers, ensuring that major world governments could survive, at least initially. Recently, the ultra-rich have sought citizenship in New Zealand, which is ideal for self-sufficiency, and numerous luxury bunkers with years of provisions have been built there. However, the real challenge would be surviving long-term. A massive dust cloud would block the sun, causing crops to fail worldwide. Food supplies would run out, and fresh water sources would become contaminated by toxic rain. Famine could kill billions, yet even in this dire situation, some might adapt by harvesting fungi, which thrive without sunlight and can grow after devastating fires. Over time, the climate would shift from cold to hot due to excess carbon dioxide from the blast trapping heat. With creativity and determination, small groups could survive through rationing, scavenging, and makeshift agriculture. But human life would be a mere shadow of its former self. Without any advanced warning, our chances would be bleak. But what if we knew it was coming? How would we prepare for the unimaginable? In September 2022, NASA's DART satellite successfully crashed into a small asteroid 11 million kilometers away. This impact was a huge success, slowing the asteroid's orbit by 32 minutes. Both the Hubble and James Webb Space Telescopes captured images of the debris plume, proving that we have the ability to protect our planet from potential disasters. However, not all space rocks are the same. The tiny asteroid hit by NASA was only a fraction of the size of the one that wiped out the dinosaurs, which was over 10 kilometers across, larger than Mount Everest. Deflecting such a massive object is much more challenging. Hitting it could break it into smaller but still dangerous pieces. High explosives might work if detonated next to the asteroid to change its path, but more precise methods could be safer. Some propose using lasers to nudge an asteroid onto a new course. Others suggest attaching large solar sails to slowly pull it into a different orbit. In anticipation of a potential asteroid impact, humanity would implement a comprehensive survival strategy. Immediate evacuation plans would prioritize regions vulnerable to impact, such as the Yucatan Peninsula, to save lives. Armored habitats, ingeniously constructed from repurposed mine shafts and deep caves, would offer secure refuge equipped with nuclear power and vertical farms for sustainable food production. Iceland's abundant geothermal energy would provide an independent and renewable power source, crucial during periods of limited sunlight. Global subway tunnels would be repurposed into tunnel cities capable of sheltering billions, offering protection from surface devastation. Fortified vaults, strategically located worldwide, would safeguard essential resources, including seeds, livestock, and vital data, ensuring their preservation for future generations. Deep water silos, lined with acid-resistant materials, would secure large reservoirs against contamination from potential acid rain following impact events. Additionally, algae farming, efficient and adaptable to low-light conditions, would serve as an essential emergency food source, ensuring sustained nutrition in post-impact scenarios. Given several years to prepare, there would remain one final ambitious option: abandoning Earth altogether. A select few could establish a small colony on the Moon, observing the impending disaster from a safe distance, uncertain if they would ever return. After all this discussion, do you think as some mammals survived this catastrophe, is it possible for us humans to survive an event of this kind as well? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Like our video if you learned something interesting from it, and share it with your friends and family. Subscribe to our channel for more such informative content, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update from us.